China ordering to cancel Meta's $2 billion acquisition of agentic AI startup Manus.
This is an issue about technology transfer from one superpower to another, and that's why we're seeing this Chinese clampdown.
You may not just lose your investment. That can happen. You're not just funding the business venture, potentially, economically, of our enemy. You absolutely, if you are doing that in a roundabout way, or in some cases very directly, you're funding their military. This next one, this is something that's, a little more kind of policy centric, but hey, this may help you. If you're a business owner, or if you plan to be involved in business. A lot of people will tell you, hey, if you can work with the Chinese, that's the future. You absolutely should not invest anything with China. If you're a business owner, just to know you could be doing so at your own peril. You may think that you're saving money, but what could very well happen is you simply lose all of it. No more China investment.
The Chinese shakes, charms, and chains. They don't play by the rules of the game. If you're investing with China, I say no.
China is asshole.
That's fun.
Anytime we can fit
we
them
do
in.
that, yeah. Weekdays, 11 a.m. Eastern, all the references, but we put a lot of work into this, even if it's silly. So this week, Chinese Communist Party blocked the sale of...
Say it.
And I was trying to find a way to pronounce it differently. I was like, Manus? No. The company is Manus
No, it's
AI.
not.
It's Manus.
Manus.
It's my
Manus.
anus. My anus.
There's no good way. Manus AI. It was going to be sold to Zuckerberg's Meta. And of course, there was a ton of American investment. And China just said, nope. This is what happened with Manus AI.
Turning to technology, China ordering to cancel Meta's $2 billion acquisition of agentic AI startup Manus. We are getting an emailed statement from
wrong.
Meta now saying that everything was in accordance with all the rules.
Sprinter was taken.
And it doesn't expect to see any more difficulty.
Manus was originally a Chinese-founded business and reincorporated in Singapore.
Probe of my anus.
In China, and they're being blocked
Extensive
from
probing.
leaving the country. So I think clearly, this is an issue about technology transfer from one superpower to another, and that's why we're seeing this Chinese clampdown.
Now, before we get to the actual problem here, and I promise there will be something educational. Was there no one in this boardroom who just like, all right, so we all agree on Manus? Hey, wait a second. How about anything else?
Hey guys, the logo looks like a fart.
And our name sounds like anus.
No.
So.
Okay, we'll go with choice number 2, Sprinter. How about Grostate? Grostate. We'll go Grostate Passage.
How about Fractum?
So here's the thing. Let me just give you the rundown. And this is the problem. If you're investing in a company that is controlled by the Chinese, just know they can take it away at any moment. I do think that our approach with China needs to be more Cold War-esque.
Yeah.
I know that we can't do all of it because there are some entanglements right now, but our set point should not be, they're going to be the next superpower. Our set point should not be the carny position of the world. Our set point should be, these people are communists. They seek to subvert Western civilization by any means possible, and they are never going to be brought into the modern free world. They are going to take advantage of you at any opportunity. They are not your friends. They've proven that. Also, their government has killed many, many tens of millions of people thanks to communism. So 2022, it was founded in China by a guy named Red Xiao. All right. So yeah, founded by a Chinese, to be clear. April 2025, they got tens of millions of dollars in investment from the United States. So American investment.
Yeah.
2025 in August, they relocated the company to Singapore. Right? Then Meta tries to acquire Manus. And then in April 2026, China just blocked the deal. Just, nope, that's it. That's it. And they put the CEO, chief scientist, under an exit ban in China, keeping him in China. Your investment's gone.
Yeah. No. It's my anus. Not your anus.
Manus does not provide consent.
Hey, you can't take my anus.
You have to ask before you take my ass.
Have to get consent.
Oh my gosh. These guys even tried to do it the right way. They tried to reincorporate the company somewhere else, and they were like, no.
I know.
Your Chinese citizens, sorry.
And by the way, over the past decade, trillions of dollars. I think it's, depending on the numbers used, between $2 and $3 trillion of American investment into China. And this is the thing, these American investors, these American business owners, entrepreneurs, they're actually funding our enemy. This is asinine. It's absolutely foolish. And people act as though, yeah, we can be partners. No, this shows you, the Manus deal shows you that the Communist Chinese Party, they have complete and total authority over every single dollar invested in China. And that also begs the question, okay, so if this is what they do, it's very clear that they will use this to their advantage. They want to kneecap the United States. What kind of game is the NBA playing?
Right.
What kind of ball are these production companies playing where they actually can get them to acquiesce or be partners? That means that they are subject to the authority of communist Chinese censorship. There's no other way to do business with them.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we had a problem with Elon Musk having, I think it was his battery facility in China. And fine, look, if China wants to restrict technology like we restrict NVIDIA chips or something like that, that's fine. But why are U.S. companies falling for it and supporting these companies over there, knowing that this kind of stuff will happen? Not might, will happen.
Yeah.
It is absolutely funding our own demise.
Yeah. Well, they don't care about our demise. They care about short-term gains.
And profits.
And ultimately, that could end up hurting them. This is what's going to have to happen on a continual basis. They will need to feel the sting before they start thinking of you. So I'm not anti-free enterprise. I'm not anti-capitalism. I'm very pro those things if you conduct your business in an honest way. I think it's well within the purview of the authority of government to say, you know what, we're not going to allow American venture capitalists, American business owners to fund our enemy. Do you think that's reasonable? By the way, that's what's happened with every nation in the history of ever. And the Cold War is a good example of how you don't necessarily need to be firing rockets or dropping bombs to understand that you are in a conflict with another nation. They are sworn communist enemies. By the way, investing in Singapore is very much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's called Singapore washing. So companies will move there to avoid, kind of being caught, to avoid the scrutiny, and so that they can have access to American investment. You look at other companies like Shane and ByteDance, TikTok. They both use that. And here's the other thing that you need to take into account. You're not just funding, you may not just lose your investment. That can happen. You're not just funding the business venture, potentially, economically, of our enemy. You absolutely, if you are doing that in a roundabout way, or in some cases very directly, you're funding their military. So they actually have something called military civil fusion. This actually comes from a CCP policy, and it states that any company or industry in China can be repurposed for military means.
That's not completely out of the norm either. Like we did that during World War II here in the United States. So again, all of these policies make some sense for them to do and make some sense for us to do.
It's quite a bit more expansive there, though.
For sure.
It's basically, you have something useful, okay, you share that with the military immediately. Yeah. And why? Why are we doing this?
It's our funding of it.
It's like giving first-degree murderers, I don't understand, we give them a weight room in prison. I've never understood it. I've never understood how we allow them to get stronger and faster after committing heinous crimes.
It's like we're challenging them.
Yeah.
Would you like a protein drink, sir?
Yes. Let's make our enemy stronger. Let's make our adversary more formidable. Let's make arguably the government that has killed more people, more of its own citizens than any in history. And it's really hard to get those numbers, right? We did the Great Dictator. I think was the number somewhere between, it can be so wide as 20 to 60 million.
Yeah.
We settled around probably 40, 50 million
40,
killed under the Mao regime, the Great Leap Forward.
Oops.
This is an evil, evil, evil regime. And by the way, they still have to venerate the people who killed their folks. So when you're investing in China, you need to know your money is going straight to the military, should the CCP say so. And that means you're investing in stuff like this. But it is real. That is a real Chinese military trade.
Except for the logo at the end.
Except for the logo.
Yeah, that was it.
I prefer to play with Bucky Rasek.
Oh, he's fag. Bob Burnquist.
Rodney Mullen, king of street fame.
Bam Margera before the fall. He's better at street than Tony Hawk.
Oh no!
You can't aim your rifle on an electric skateboard.
What happens if your fight's not on a street?
Guys, I need a charger.
Get up that mountain. Here, take skateboard.
Oh no, a slight crack.
Oh no, skateboard stuck in trench.
All right, Goofy.
Get me schematics for a military razor scooter.
Our enemy found our biggest weakness, a small pebble. That was the worst, dude. When you're riding down the street.
Here we come, America. Oh no, acorn. Oh, it's just
Front side, shot in face.
I told you to give WD-40 to bearing. Go faster, beat enemy.
Oh jeez.
no, they go uphill.
Our newest special unit, the Bones Crew, Swiss Bone, ABEC 5.
World War III sponsored by DC.
Ertnies.
My favorite band, Hurley. It's supposed to be Hurley. They can't say that word for
they
sure.
can't do it. Yeah.
Chinese military have booth at Vans War Tour.
Billabong. Quicksilver.
Airwork.
Oh, mirror. We just stumbled across a gold mine. The Chinese clearly cannot pronounce most of the celebrated catalog of Pacific Sunwear.
Element.
Airwork.
Vans. Oh, nailed it.
There you go.
Off the wall. I hope Chinese people see this.
I hope the Chinese, take whatever is of value for you in this show. They really do. They love getting their digs in at the United States. Another dig, actually, that they tried to get in. They're now changing their international fortune cookies. Happiness is just around corner. Haha, you actually walk around corner. And this one too is another.
Have another cookie. Nobody will notice because you already so fat. Fatty.
And finally, the one Gerald got the other night was not. That one was on the nose. Your lucky number is 69. If 69 have dash like 7. Canadians who dash. So the point is, don't trust China. Don't invest in China. I absolutely think that our approach should be much more similar to how we approached the Cold War than how we are approaching China right now.
And that means that companies need to understand that there are no private companies in China. We've warned about this for a long time, and we shouldn't be funding them, and we need to rebuild the industrial base here to be able to do that.
Yeah, you have to be more careful than ever with your finances. And by the way, I know a lot of you are into crypto, so manage all of your crypto in one spot. Have true financial freedom. Actually keep your crypto safe. Link in the description for Rumble Wallet. It's a great one-stop shop to manage all your crypto and simplify it.
Yeah, it's an easy way to get in, too. Like, I've never bought it before, but using that's a pretty easy way to do it.
Oh, you're still here, which is a miracle in the age of Instagram and shorts. I think you have some shorts up there. You have an attention span that is longer than that of a fruit gnat. So thank you. I'm glad you probably would like it a lot more if you actually head over and subscribe on Rumble. I'm live there 5 days a week, 11 a.m. Eastern, where free speech is still alive. Go to Rumble. Get off the social media ghetto that is YouTube, with a lot of homosexual activity here on YouTube. There may be some on Rumble, but I haven't seen it.